Good, great morning, Mitchell families. It is Monday, December 21st. This is our last week of 2020 together. Just so much, right? So much. Wonderful birthdays to celebrate today. Happiest of birthdays to Aaliyah Holland. We love you. We celebrate with you. We wish we were with you in school today, but you are in our hearts and our heads, and we are a better school community and family because of you. Happy birthday, Caleb Joyner. Caleb, you are a treasure. You are amazing, and we love you, and we celebrate and honor your birthday. It is so, 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 so important to us. And happy, happy birthday, Brooklyn Dumas. Brooklyn, you are beautiful, and you are such an important part of our school family, and we love you. So the happiest of birthdays to the three of you. Make sure that you remind yourselves of how important you are and how much you are loved by your family and your friends and especially your principal and the school. And we love you so much, and we honor your birthdays today. So we know that Mitchell will have half days for students this week, which will end with our Friday schedules at 11:15. And we're just going to spend this week creating memories together. We don't want anyone to be stressed over anything school related this week. We don't want anyone to feel overwhelmed by anything school related this week. We know that the winter season and, those who celebrate the holiday season and everything going on with the pandemic and everything in 2020, it has been absolutely exhausting. So the last thing we want to do this week is add any school-related stress to that. We are just here to create memories together, to try to find some joy through all of it, and to just spend some time together. Remember, you can reach out to me or an adult you trust for help anytime this week for anything that you need to talk about. So Santa Claus is coming to Mitchell today at 1 o'clock. Students are welcome to come up. If you are kindergarten, first or second grade, please make sure that you have a parent or an adult with you, and please make sure that you do wear a mask and social distance, and we will have that set up for you. And it's just going to be a chance to spread a little bit of joy at 1 o'clock today in the recess yard. So we do truly hope to see you there. So we will continue to recite affirmations every day to remind us why we are so important to ourselves, to our school community, to our families, and to each other. So this is our last week of 2020, and how could we possibly wrap up 2020 in a 5-minute video or a few words? You can't. There is so much to reflect on and so much to talk about. With all of the challenge, all of the change, all the momentous events, there is not really one right set of words to wrap it up, especially because it is so different for every single one of us. Our feelings about this year, what we've learned from this year, the challenges and emotions we've had from this year are going to be as unique to each of us as we all are unique to each other. What's so interesting is someday your children and your grandchildren and my grandchildren are going to learn about 2020 in history books, and principals and teachers are going to be talking to them about what 2020 was like, and you will have a chance to share those stories with your loved ones and future generations of what this year was like for you. So we will focus on what we learned, how we grew, and the care we shared together to wrap up this year. We only have 3 days and 3 short Jamboards to do it. So we're just going to pick some things and try to focus on what we can take from this year that we could control. So our affirmation this year is, I have my own unique 2020 story. I will use my story to grow even stronger in the new year. I have my own unique 2020 story. Say it with me. I have my own unique 2020 story. I will use my story to grow even stronger in the new year. I have my own unique 2020 story. So today's, each Jamboard this week, you're going to have a choice to pick between 2 things you would like to share. Would you like to share a new skill that you learned during virtual learning? Because even though there's been so much challenge in virtual learning, there has been so many skills that you have that are new, that you have mastered, that you will take into the future and your next steps with you. Or would you like to share, like the young man in our video will share today, who inspired you in 2020? So again, in your Jamboard today, you can choose to share a new skill that you learned through virtual learning that you are proud of and that you will take with you into your future, or someone who inspired you this year through the challenge in 2020. And I look forward to seeing those Jamboards. I would love if teachers shared them. I love to read them. Our virtual pledge for today: as a loved part of the Mitchell family, I have an important job to do today. I will focus on my education to create the life I want for myself in the future. I will speak to members of my Mitchell family kindly. We are all in this together. I will learn from my mistakes. I am reflective. I will never give up. I am resilient. I will always be proud. I am purposeful. I will reach out to an adult I trust. I am interdependent. I am a mighty Mitchell hero. My actions inspire others. We are Mitchell. This is our house. We rise as one, even from home. Never forget that you are loved. Take time to breathe as many times you need today. And remember again, you are loved.